How y'all doing today? It's Trenius Henderson, and you're tuned into the infamous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Let's say it one more time because we really believe that divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. This is the infamous Living Realm Network, guys. We are the Realm team. If you are not a subscriber, make sure that you subscribe at the end of this video. Let's get connected. Like-minded people think just alike. I'm glad to have you. I'm about to talk about some real serious, deep stuff, guys, and it is about the spirit. Now, one thing about the spirit is that only you know what your spirit is supposed to feel like, or it's supposed to think like, or it's supposed to act like. Now, when it comes down to your spirit, the spirit is different from your soul. Let's say that the spirit is different from the soul. The soul is the part of you that is on the inside of your temple. Your spirit is like the different facets of you. You know, like one day you might have a spirit to be determined. One day you might have a spirit to just relax. One day you might have a spirit to give back. One day you might have a spirit to love. One day you might have a spirit to have sex. So this soul part of you has different faucets, and let's call it spirit or spirits. That's why when you look up at the ABC store, it says ABC Spirits, because liquor, alcohol, drinks, alcoholic beverages are able to alter your spirit. It alters your spirit, and puts you in different states of spirit or consciousness. And so that's why they name it spirits. And so it's the same thing with like other entities outside of this reality, spirit beings and stuff like that, angels and whatnot. The reason why they are referred to as spirit beings is because they're all different. You might have demonic spirit beings, or you might have angelic spirit beings, or you might have ghostly spirits and all these other different type of other spirits that are out there in the world. We don't want to talk about that right now here on the Living Room Network, guys, because we're just trying to make ourselves better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. But yes, guys, it is very important that you know your spirits. Moods tend to change from time to time because life is a feeling process. Life is all about feelings, all throughout the day. And so what we want to do is always make sure that we're trying to stay in our happy feelings all throughout the day. I know this is hard. It's freaking hard, but we doing it big here on the Living Realm Network, guys. You tuned in. We tuned in together, guys. But anyway, you want to always make sure that you're always in the utmost highest spirits at all times. Anytime that you're down and you're in a negative spirit, you're not feeling good, you're frustrated, this is not good for you. It's unhealthy. Stress is bad for you. When your mind is stressed out, the body begins to break out. You can get sick. You can get cancer. This is how diseases are formed, all from the mind. The mind having thoughts of stress, of depression, of I can't do this, I can't do that. Ignorance. Negative belief systems. All this stuff originates from the mind, the mental. So that's why it's very important that you release all resistance and limitation that you have in your mind about what it is that you can do in life, because you can do anything. Anything is possible. Anything is possible, man, for him who believes that it is possible. And so always know the different spirits that you are made of. Every person has different spirits. Now, and it's very important that every person knows how and how to control his or her spirits, because that's very hard to do if you don't know yourself. A lot of people don't even know nothing about what we're talking about right now. They be like, what the hell are they talking about? I got different spirits. What? That's some devilish stuff. That's devil worship. Oh my God, that's demonic. Like, no, what we're saying is, you have different parts to you. You're always feeling different. So it's better to know how to control these moments rather than be controlled by your very own spirits. You know, there are going to be times that when you go to parties, you're going to be in a party spirit. There's going to be times where you're at work, you're in a work spirit. You know, there are going to be times where you're at church, you're in a church spirit. Because everywhere you go, guys, everywhere you go, there's a collective consciousness of energy there. Like when you go into a grocery store, people are there in a shopping spirit. They ain't there to try to get numbers, guys, girls. Nobody's trying to make out in the mall or nothing like that, even though it does happen in our day and time. Oh my God. Man, we need more police officers in the mall to quit this PDA. And I was just playing because I'm probably the one that's probably, no, I'm not even going to go there. But anyway, guys, yeah, so every place, you know, every organization, every establishment, when you walk into it, have you ever walked into a place and your hair just raised because you've never been there, or you've maybe been there before and you're sensing all these energies and stuff? Yeah, that's because every place has an energy. Every place has a collective consciousness of energy. The United States of America has its own collective consciousness of how everybody thinks on a grand scale. But does that mean that everybody thinks like the same on a grand scale? No, absolutely not. But as a collective consciousness, when people from the outside looking in think about United States of America, I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10, the first thing that comes to their mind is freedom. That's what I know. You don't. I'm not gonna say nothing. I love my country, but I know how you think about your country, and I know that you know this is a nice country. You know, this is the United States of America. You know, the home of the living and the land of the free, or something like that. I forgot what it was, but anyway, love my country. But anyway, so you know, the point I'm trying to make is that know yourself, so that when you go in certain, you know, environments and stuff, you automatically can kind of like premeditate what type of spirit you're going to be in. If you know you're going out tonight, you know, if you're going out tonight, premeditate it. Know the spirits that you're going to get into. You're going to have some drinks, girls, there are going to be some guys there, so you're going to probably have feelings of lust come over you, you know, temptation, whatever the case may be, you know, seduction. You know, seduction is another spirit that could be coming from somebody else trying to seduce you. So it's like you have to be prepared to go where you're about to go and be able to know how to harness your spirits, your inner spirits. Now, when you become the master of your own, you know, your spirit, yourself, you know, of who you are, then you're better off. That's the point I'm trying to make in this whole video, guys. Master yourself, master your emotions, master your feelings. Don't be controlled by circumstances to the point that you're acting all outlandish and going crazy and beating people up and cursing people out just because you're having a bad day, or just because you're not getting the things that you want in that moment. Control your spirits, man. Control your spirits. Use your spirits to your advantage. Use your gifts, your talents, and all the things about you to your advantage. This is what this body is for. This body works for you. It does nothing without your say so. You know, you have to make the decision to tell yourself what you want it to do, and it's gonna do it for you. If you're in a bad spirit, troubling spirit, talk to yourself as much as you can. Do whatever you have to do. Read a positive magazine. You know, watch something on TV to uplift your spirit. One thing I like to do when I'm not in the right spirit, I like to go to YouTube and look up positive videos, watch those visual videos, and it changes out my whole mind just like that. Like, come on, man. We got all this technology nowadays. There's no excuse for you not to know how to, you know, premeditate the spirits that you're about to experience when you go out here into the everyday world, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Trenius, and this is the infamous Living Room Network. Make sure you subscribe and please share a video. Follow me on Facebook, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.